Hi guys and welcome to another episode of Moving On Up on Football Manager 2017, and since the last episode where we got knocked out of the Coupe de France and beaten quite handily by Lyon, we've played two games offline, and the first of those we actually managed to get our first league victory since December against AS Nancy, a 1-0 victory thanks to a Ricardo Barros header, his first ever goal for us. So I thought things were looking up then, but then we went to play Angers at home and lost 2-0. Greg Cunningham getting an own goal and Pierre Lismelli getting himself sent off. So I really don't know what to do. I have changed the formation in those two games. I changed it for the Nancy game, in fact, to a 5 at the back formation. So I thought it worked quite well. We got a 1-0 victory. We managed to be quite good defensively, but then we played Angers and didn't play well defensively. So I've changed formation once again for today's match against Rijeka. Both of the matches in today's episode will be against HNK Rijeka to see if we can get through to the next round of the Europa League. This is looking like our most likely way of getting into the Champions League for next season, to be honest. So this is the formation that we're going with. It's a flat 4-3-3. We've got Hassan in goal still. Johan Cardinal has returned from his injury, but he's not fully fit yet, so don't want to risk him today. And Hassan's not been playing... Actually, I'm not going to say Hassan's not been playing too badly, because he has been playing quite badly. He conceded 5 goals in the game against Lyon. That's pretty bad. In defence is Andre Lemarchand, Dante and Cunningham. Centre midfielders are Walter, Cyprian and Lismeliu, and then our 3 forwards today are Clayton, Yuan and Barros. Play with a control mentality, no team instructions. Hopefully we can beat Rijeka. I would say we're probably the favourites for this one, so we should be beating them. So team talk's done. It hasn't really helped morale very much. If you look at that, we're pretty poor in terms of morale today. Hopefully a nice victory against Rijeka will give us some much needed morale heading into this back end of the season. Terence Boyd is through on goal and he misses. Thank God for that. If we lose against Rijeka, I'm pretty much considering handing my resignation in, because that is just embarrassing. Gonçalo with the ball in the centre of the field, plays it forward. Dante heads it away, but only to Figueroa. Now with Benko. Benko moving forward with the ball, plays that to Boyd. And Boyd plays it back to Gonçalo. Gonçalo. Tomasov has it on the left-hand side. Good tackle from Andrew. Now this is our chance to get an attack. Long ball from him. Mitrovic heads it away. What a waste of a pass. Just wasting the ball all the time. It's so frustrating. What's happened to this team? My contract's up at the end of the season. I'm seriously considering just not signing anything, because I really don't want to be here if this is how we're going to play, as Rijeka nearly take the lead with Fjolik. Fjolik? Is that his name? Fjolik? I think it was Fjolik. Hassan with a good save down low though. Throw in with Andrea. Are we going to keep this ball to have a chance, or are we going to lose it? My guess is that we lose it, but Walter's got it. He's moving forward with it. Still moving forward. Walter shoots and he's scored. Get in. Get in, Remy Walter. Remy Walter with his 7th goal of the season. An excellent run from him. I did think he was going to lose it, to be fair, but he didn't, and we are 1-0 up. So Walter picks the ball up here, he moves it forward just to the edge of the box, has a dig, and beats the goalkeeper quite easily, really. Mitrovic with a free kick for Rijeka, plays to Gonçalo. Now it's Fjolik. Guy had the chance earlier on. Benko now. Passes that to Gonçalo. We really should be getting a bit closer to get tackle in. Figueroa. Out right to Benko. Back to Figueroa. Rijeka looking for some way to get through our defence, and they might have found it here with Tomasov on the left hand side. He crosses it in. Boyd's there. Well, Terence Boyd gets the equaliser and an away goal for Rijeka, and our fortunes don't look like they're going to be turning anytime soon. Hassan should be saving that. Straight at him. Straight at him, and he gets a hand to it and he just knocks it into his own goal. What an absolute idiot. Corner. Can we take the lead again? Lismeliu crosses it in. It's back post. Don't know what's going on. Clayton shoots and it's in somehow. I'll have to see the replay. Clayton gets the goal. Let's have a look at the replay. Lismeliu crosses it in, back post. I think Barros gets it. Dante gets the ball off the defender, and Clayton just taps that in easily. So it's 2-1 heading into half time. And that is in fact half time. I'm not really too happy, to be honest. I'm going to say you've played well so far, but still room for improvement because they have got a goal. I guess that's a positive to take. LU1, what's happening here? You're just not playing football anymore. I'm going to have to take him off, I think. Bring on Howlin' Puel. Let's hope they can manage to actually hold on to a lead for once. I mean, one away goal we might be able to deal with, but any more than that, it's going to be a struggle. So we're deep into second half stoppage time, and there's not been any chances really in the second half as the ball's played forward for Rijeka, but it looks like the clock's just going to run down, and the referee blows his whistle, and we manage to somehow get a 2-1 victory in this first leg. Perhaps I underestimated Rijeka, or perhaps we're just really bad. Man of the match award for Remy Walter. Obviously, did he score? Yeah, he scored a goal, didn't he? Yeah, he scored that goal in the first half. It's one of the goal scorers today, Remy Walter, getting the man of the match. Good win, I guess. At least Walter's got very good morale. Somebody's feeling the positive vibes. This news item just came up just before we head into the second leg of the Europa League tie against Rijeka. Remy Walter is on the verge of a Europa League Player of the Match milestone. It says he's been named the Player of the Match 4 times so far, and the existing record is 5, so he can match that record if he gets Man of the Match today. Okay, so here we are for the second leg of the Europa League tie against Rijeka, and we've changed the formation once again back to one that we are more familiar with. It's our 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So Cardinal comes back into the squad in goal in replacement of Hassan. He's not fully sharp yet, but that shouldn't really matter too much. He is fully fit. Andrea remains at right back. Chiara Kurzweil and Buscagli come in to the centre of defence. Dalbert replaces Cunningham at left back. Cyprian is our defensive midfielder today. Lise Melu and Walter in the centre of midfield. Clayton in attacking midfield. Barros remains up front, but he's got a new strike partner today, and that's Paulin Puel, who's playing as the poacher. We're on control mentality, no team instructions. We've got a 2-1 lead. Hopefully we can seal this and seal our place into the next round. I was looking at the formation that Rijeka are playing. They're playing a 4-2-4 formation. 2 strikers, 2 wingers, 2 centre midfielders. So they're definitely going for it today. They are actually the favourites for this game as well somehow. The prediction before the game reckons that they're going to be able to overturn the 1-goal deficit that we currently have. Hopefully they attack too much and we can get them on the counter-attack. I don't know whether to play counter-attacking or not. I've got it on control so far. I think we'll see how it goes on control before we do anything. First highlight of the game, and it looks like it might go to us. Cyprian plays that back to Chiara Kurzweil. I'll eat my words now because it's not going to go for us. It's going to go for Rijeka. It's Fiolic with the ball. He plays that out wide left to Longi. Longi forward to Mattel. Mattel crosses that in, and I thought the goalkeeper had made a mistake. He saved it though, and Chiara Kurzweil cleared it. 4 minutes in, and I think I'm gonna change our mentality already. We're gonna go counter. Stick some instructions on as well. We'll play slightly deeper, higher tempo, and that'll do. Another chance for Rijeka. Free kick. Mattel crosses it in. It's headed away. Lise Melu should get this. He does, but he loses out. But then he gets it back and plays it forward to Puel. There's a man over. If Puel can find him, he finds him. It's Ricardo Barros. Ricardo Barros needs to use some pace. He shoots, and that's wide. Wasn't quick enough. Couldn't get in on goal. And the defenders just surged around him, and he got forced into making a shot. Lise Melu to Clayton, but it's blocked by the defender. Back to Cyprian now. Plays that forward to Walter. Lise Melu's got it again. Walter, Ricardo Barros, back to Lise Melu. It's a nice passing play here. Puel through to Ricardo Barros. Ricardo Barros shoots and he scores. And it's 1-0 on the night, 3-1 in aggregate. Barros' second goal of the season. And that gives us a nice 2-goal margin in this tie. Let's take a look at the replay. Barros actually had it there. He gave it to Lise Melu, then to Puel, and then Puel with an excellent through ball. And Barros couldn't really miss, to be honest. Throw in with Dalbert. Ricardo Barros, I just said his name completely wrong. Ricardo Barros with the ball still. He's run so far now, and then he gets tackled by Benko. He launches that forward, but Tiara Kurzweil intercepts well. Now it's Walter. Walter moving forward. Finds Dalbert out wide left. Now central to Cyprian. Lismeliu. Nice pass in between the centre midfielders. Clayton's got it. Gives it to Walter. Nice pass from him to Ricardo Barros. Ricardo Barros for his second. He can't. Loses out, and Riley could get the ball cleared, but Cyprian intercepts that clearance well and gives that to Dalbert. Now it's Lismeliu. Forward to Walter. And forward again to Ricardo Barros, through to Puel. Paulin Puel shoots. It's off the bar. Such a good chance. Paulin Puel, very unlucky not to score there. Hitting the woodwork. Walter with the ball forward to Ricardo Barros again. Why am I having so much difficulty saying his name? Clayton, back to Barros. Now it's Walter. Walter's through on goal. Walter shoots and Walter scores. It's 2-0. Remy Walter. Could that mean he's going to get his, what was it, 5th Player of the Match award this season in the Europa League? It could well do. An excellent finish from him to make it 2-0 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate, and I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. We seem to have gotten used to playing the formation that we've been playing all season again. So hopefully this is a sign of things to come in the next few games in the league as well. We really need to start winning in the league. We're just dropping off the pace so badly as we get to half time, and we are in the most comfortable of positions. Very pleased with how we've performed. Keep it going. Who is currently on course for the best rating? It would be Ricardo Barros. We need Remy Walter again with a goal or assist or something for him to get that much wanted 5th Player of the Match award in the Europa League this season. This counter-attacking mentality appears to be working quite well. I mean, they are in a very attacking formation, so as soon as they send people forward, I thought that was going to go in. As soon as they send people forward, we have the opportunity to counter-attack on them. Throw in on the right-hand side. Andrew throws that to Clayton. Clayton through to Barros. Walter, he's through on goal. Can he get his second? It's Remy Walter. Remy Walter shoots and skies it. He almost hit that second level of the stadium there. Just looking at their roof, they really need to get something on there. It's a bit rusty. Get some Rust-Eze or something. There's a bit of a scramble in the box. It's cleared eventually. Terence Boyd with the flick on to Gavranovic. There's a man over. He finds him. It's Kivsic. Kivsic off the bar. And Dalbert clears it. Very lucky there. We were very, very lucky to hit the woodwork. We've both hit the woodwork now. Both of us have hit the bar. Okay, we're 15 minutes to go in the game. We're going to make a few substitutions, I think. Defence midfield, we will bring on Rafa Traniana for Wayland Cyprian. I do kind of want Roman Perraud to get a bit of match sharpness as well. So we are going to take off Paulin Puel. Ben Arthur could probably do with a bit of fitness, sharpness even as well. So we'll bring him on for Clayton. So we really shouldn't really give this away now. We've got a 3-goal lead. We've got 2 away goals. So I think that means they need to get 4. Yeah, I think my maths has worked out right there. But we've only got 5 minutes left, to be honest. So it doesn't look likely. And we are deep into the 1 minute of added on time. Rafa Traniana with the ball. Gives it to Ben Arthur. Tries to find Lismeliu, and Lismeliu somehow wins that ball. Ben Arthur gets it again. Now Walter. Ricardo Barros to Lismeliu. I got his name right. First time this match that I got his name right. Lismeliu. And this isn't going to come to anything, I don't think. Perraud loses out. Walter gets it forward. Looking for Ricardo Barros. Ricardo Barros, is that a penalty? No, that looked a lot like a penalty to me. But there's the full-time whistle. And we have sealed our passage into the next round of the Europa League with this fantastic 2-0 victory over HNK Rijeka away from home. Remy Walter unfortunately does not get his 5th Player of the Match award in the Europa League this season. Ricardo Barros gets that award instead, which is very nice to see for a new signing. His first Player of the Match award for us, 9 rating, 1 goal, 1 assist. I'm very pleased. I'm a lot happier than I was coming into this episode. So it's time for the Europa League second knockout round draw. Let's take a look at some of the teams that we could face before we start the draw. There's a few big teams in here. We've got Inter, Napoli. I think we can now face French teams. I think Lyon are in there, Schalke are in there, Spartak Moscow, Wolfsburg, Roma, Liverpool. There's a lot of big teams in this competition. Hopefully we draw a team that we can beat. So we will do The draw. Wolfsburg are going to face Inter, so that's a Germany-Italy game. Lyon face Napoli, our former club. Fenerbahce, Hamburg. Liverpool are at home to Hoffenheim. Dynamo Kiev against Steaua Bucharest. Roma against Nice. Okay, that's a bit harder than I would have liked. Okay, Roma. How are Roma doing? Roma are second in Serie A. Okay, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. But I think we can do it. We can definitely do it. We can beat them. So that's being played on the 14th of March, which puts the game there. Okay. Okay, so next episode we're going to do the OGC game in the league and the second leg of the Europa League game against Roma. Hopefully we're still in the tie at that point. Hopefully they haven't smashed us like Lyon did in the league a few games ago. But 2 wins in today's episode. Very pleased with that. If we can continue that form into the league, that would be absolutely wonderful, because we can't seem to buy a win at the moment, apart from that 1-0 victory over Nancy. But that is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out. And I'll see you tomorrow for another episode.